Welcome back to Anno 1800 for episode 23, the final episode of our Anno 1800 Expert Difficulty campaign. This was actually our second campaign of Anno 1800 for 2023. The first one, if you missed it, was Extreme Military Difficulty. We had actually a lot of mods that introduced a lot more complex battles, also a lot of new ships like submarines, etc. But yes, for this second one over here, we decided to do something a bit different. First of all, we played the campaign, and second of all, we played in the highest difficulty possible, and that was without any mods. There was no mod at all, right? So that was quite a different gameplay, but I had a lot of fun, right? We conquered all of our enemies, we built multiple cities, starting of course with Ditchwater, including, the special campaign building over here. We also rebuilt it Bright Sand for tourists and our scholars with, the Eiffel Tower, the Research Institute, World Fair, etc. We built a new capital over here, right, for artisans, engineers and investors, including, going to the level 5 skyscrapers to build the Skyline Towers. But also in Manor, right, in the New World, we got access to this new island that has a dam. We built also a stadium there and quite a huge city, including the new tiers, the Artista, big productions, a lot of airships to transport and in particular to mail. We also took over the Arctic, including plateaus. And if you missed it in the last few weeks, I've also delivered new stamps for those plateaus and for the Arctics. So that's available for free on my Discord community. And last but not least, we also took care of Mbesa. I'm not saying Mbesa is perfect, but we definitely did all of the quests, did all of the production, and took over the whole region. So now in total, we have more than 150,000 people. Of course, this is not min-maxing, right? I have done in the past, if you missed it, multi-millions of population. It's totally feasible, especially now with Dockland. But we did reach quite a nice population. We also have quite a lot of money, despite over here losing a lot of money with all of those level 5, because as you can see, their income is barely the maintenance, and that doesn't even account for everything that we're giving them. So, I should definitely take out a lot of those level 5, and then I would make a lot more money. But at the same time, we have so many millions that doesn't matter at this point. But the key thing I'm really proud in this series is it was actually the first time where I started to give lifestyle need, all of the lifestyle need, to all of my people. So if you look on Ditchwater, for example, over here, right, this is where I have my farmers. They have all of their lifestyle need, starting with all 3 types of mail, but also all of the other ones that are coming from the other region. For example, the herbs from the New World or the hibiscus from Mbesa. Now, by the way, today in this episode, we're doing a quick recap of everything, but there's also a big surprise at the end, so stay tuned for this. We are also giving, of course, all of the normal needs and happiness needs, but again, if we look at my workers over here, they have everything. They're getting advanced things like the penny farthing, but also, the clay pipes from Mbesa, or the new soccer balls from the New World. Then over here, moving to my artisans, they get everything again, right? As you can see, I'm not gonna repeat them all, but yeah, very advanced one like perfume and scooters too, we have done it. Then we have the engineers, where sometimes the chocolate seems to be going up and down. Need to fix it, but it's okay. Like, again, we're giving everything, and chocolate is really not the hard one. And then last but not least, even our investors, right over here, they're getting it all, including the bear fur from the Arctic, or the film realm from the New World. A lot of new production that came with the last few DLCs. And speaking about this, moving to the New World, it is the same, right? Looking over here at my Obreros, for example, they are getting everything, all of the types of mails, the illuminated script from Mbesa, they're getting scooters, they have the beach, access to the beach over here, etc. Same for my Artista, right? They get everything over here. They get light bulb from the old world, they get lanterns from Mbesa, billiard table from the old world, and much more. And of course, even my basic Jonalero are getting it all, including the beach. They can't complain. That's why they're happy, as you can see. In the old world, we also have our tourists, which get access to everything, right? Normal needs, happiness needs, and lifestyle needs. They get it all. And you know, I know by now it may seem repetitive, but also my scholars, they get it all, right? You can see all of those buildings, including everything from M-Pesa. Talking about M-Pesa, it's the same. Look at my shepherds, they get it all, including grain from the old world or poncho from the new world. I have to say, I really like the fact that the lifestyle needs are sort of a cross-regional complexity. It really goes well, in my opinion, with the whole Anno mechanics, right? That where you need to have multiple islands, you need to have a lot of transport. We'll look at my transport in a minute, but before, also the elders, right? They get it all. They get cotton fabric from the new world, they get a sewing machine that can actually be from the old world and new world. In this case, to be honest, it's actually the new world. They get goose feathers from the Arctic, you know, you can't really invent this. And talking about the Arctic, I've done it all too, right? Over here for basic explorers, right? They get bread, they get tallow, they get hot sauce to stay warm. I love that the hot sauce gives you heat. I think that works really well. And then for the technicians, you know, they get their normal needs, including the husky sleds that maybe you feel is too hard to do. But if you do feel that, don't hesitate to check again my stamps. I have one for the husky sled, you know, that should help you. They get the heat, of course, everything for the heat. So they're very comfortable. And the lifestyle needs, right? They have access to all of the mail. They have access to mezcal and rum to be warm. And I don't know why they need dynamite and motors, but they get access to that too. So yeah, really proud that we're actually giving access to all of the resources, you know, and that's also why I'm actually not making huge amount of money, because the reality is this is not profitable. You know, most of the lifestyle needs are not a good idea to be profitable, but I'm still doing it in this playthrough to show you in the highest difficulty, you can still do it. Now, as you know, but just to recap, we have killed all of the AIs. We had a lot of 3-star AIs. They were all at war with us. We've killed them all. And we do have a lot of ships, right? For the tourists, for example, many things coming from the old world or the new world. For my skyscrapers, right, we need to transport many things. Scholars, it's even more old world, you know, intra old world ones. Mining, right, we had a lot of mining transfer. In the new world, you may remember that I'm actually doing basically all of my production on Manor because we have electricity on Manor, and then therefore I'm sending a lot of resources to the other islands. And then new world to the old world, right, many transfers, especially for those lifestyle need, and Besa even more, right, between the different islands, because many of the islands in Besa didn't really have a lot of fertilities in this highest difficulty. And the Arctic too, right, we're doing the same. So again, a lot of ships. I didn't count how many, to be honest. Most of them are basic cargo ships because again, this is not really about min-maxing or anything like this. Don't hesitate, of course, to tell me in the comments below if you have any question, any thoughts, also any requests for future Anno 1800 series, because I'm definitely going to do at least one, maybe two in 2024. I'm also hoping that in 2024 we're going to start getting later in the year news about the new game that's in development. You know, I definitely don't think it's coming out in 2024. I think it's more likely on 2025. I'm hoping not 2026, but anyway, all that to say that, you know, I'll share news obviously as soon as I hear them with all of you. But more importantly, let's talk about the surprise. As always, if you want to get access to the surprise, you need to click in the video description below so that you can see the link to join my Discord community. This is completely free. Of course, you can download all of my stamps, but on top of this now, you're gonna see new ones where I will actually share special stamps for Ditchwater, for Brightstand, for Manola. So if you want to sort of recreate some of these islands, you can. But more importantly, I will also put my save. So if you want to be able to play this game, you know, continue this game forward, min-maxing it, for example, making it perfectly stable, for example, you'll be able to do so. So I hope you're excited. Again, just join the Discord community and you can download it and play it. Thank you for watching this whole series, liking, commenting the episode. It's definitely been a blast for me. I'm looking forward to the next one. I actually also have plans for a few other Anno episodes very soon, so stay tuned for this. Subscribe if you haven't done so already, but also don't hesitate to check out on my channel. You know, I'm covering many other games similar to Anno. For example, as I'm recording this episode, you know, we're playing New Cycle, which is Anno 1800 meet Frostpunk, and it's a lot of fun. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.